Hello and welcome back to the couch. We saved you a seat, and today we're going to be talking about Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 7, the 10th S ranked hunter. Now, we're going to talk about some of the things we liked, some of the things we didn't like, and then we'll get your overall thoughts. I'm just going to start it. Do you feel fear, Android? That's how this episode ended. That. Mm, mm. We all know what we're talking about. You're right. Android Cell Saga, Vegeta. He literally says, "I've always wondered, do demons feel fear? I guess they do." I mean, yes, phenomenal cliffhanger, phenomenal. Plus, the image of it is incredible. That was such a cool part. Another cool part I'll mention was the kind of joke there at the beginning where there was like a famous actor who was, oh yeah, and I'm kind of a troubled soul, and it's like it was actually very paparazzi, very American. Actually, I'll call it very American. It is to me. And then Sung Jin Woo shows up, and he completely gets dwarfed by Sung Jin Woo's aura, which is awesome. Sung Jin Woo's the man. Um, yeah, but the rest of the episode from there forward until nearly the very end was kind of just world building, some more of this kind of weird. They're introducing Jin Woo's friend. They're reintroducing what is his name? Sung Ho. Yeah, Sun Ho, who's who's not able to do the thing that he said with his father. He was not able to get Sung Jin to join their clan, their group, and so Junho decided to leave and disavow himself from his own father's things, which stinks. You see that in modern media a lot. It's a pretty solid plot point. But then Jinho's father, the rich guy, he falls ill at the end. That stinks. He gets the same illness that Sung Jinwoo's mother has, which is a great plot point. I mean, you're just adding to the stakes of the advancement of the power Sung Jin's getting. Another cool part, I forgot to mention it because it is awesome, is when he gives Tusk his shadow, the Avarice Orb inside the dungeon, and he annihilates that monster. He annihilates that demon. So really, there were three cool parts. Tusk just absolutely being on demon time, and Sungjin, do you feel fear? Those two are the coolest parts. As a matter of fact, yeah, those are the coolest parts. But the rest of the episode was kind of just it was kind of just world building. We got to see an auction house where they sell magical items to rich folk. And he's essentially only gotten this S rank in order to be capable of purchasing those items, whether it's financially or with resources or whatnot. So that's what we've seen from that. It's pretty interesting. It's good stuff. Um, I like where we're going with this. Um, I also we're also noticing that demons within this tower of levels that Sung Jin Woo's gone into, that they're tactical. Um, they don't attack Tusk at the end. They attack the other groups that Sung Jin Woo has created with his shadows. And so I think and that's going to play into the next couple of episodes also. That Sung Jin Woo is going to have to deal with multiple adversaries who have thoughts, emotions. They're going to be tactical. They're going to have reason. They're going to provide reason. It's going to be interesting. But no, Sung Jin Woo, dog, not to be trifled with. Not to be even during the assessment, he was like he only created one shadow, and they were like, "Buddy, we know you can create one more than one shadow." And so he starts, and the two guys who are sitting outside, who are the two S ranked hunters, who are the leaders of their own respective guilds, they're like, "Damn." They start trembling from the outside through locked doors, and they take their time to show you how many locks are in that thing. But yeah, I mean, Tusk blowing those tusks, that part was really cool. It was really cool. All in all, pretty quick episode. Really quick, really easy to get through, smooth. Um, like I said, I love the world building. Let's see what else we got. There wasn't any of the love interest in this episode really. The mommy cha part, she wasn't really part of this episode, which is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting that they kind of leave her out. Um, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. We'll see where Sung Jin Woo goes next. He's progressing through the dungeon a little quicker. He's a little stronger than he was in the last time he was out there. But these things that he's fighting now seem to be a little bit stronger than the orcs, right? That we just saw in the previous episode, I think. Um, so we'll see. We'll see. Sung Jin Woo's a dog. Like I said, he gets it just about every episode. He gets moments where he's just like amazed at even his own power, which I think is awesome. A lot of swagger in this episode. But yeah, the opening scene, which is a joke on um, famous people thinking that they can swerve, um, they they can swerve negative press by becoming famous in other ways. And then Sung Jin Woo just shows up and aura farms the entire area, takes all of the guy's aura. It's pretty great, pretty great. I'm trying to figure out if I like Sung Jin Woo's aura over Aizen's aura because Sosuke Aizen's aura is, to me, is unmatched. Could be wrong. Sosuke Aizen is a weapon, but Sung Jin Woo is like he's doing it unintentionally now. Oh, the flash step. The flash step is cool too. The flash step was a cool moment where they're like, hey, let's have a conversation real quick here about this. Um, and the two S ranked hunters and Sung Jin Woo's like, I'd rather not, zoop, and just flash steps away or whatever the quick speed. And they're slowly discovering that he's getting more powerful, which I think is super interesting. Um, so we'll see that play out too. I think. Oh, and then the last little bit, the Jeju Island ant with wings. I'm thinking that's where the end of this season's gonna be. Is Jeju Island. Jeju Island is gonna be a cool. It's gonna be cool. There's gonna be a lot of progress in that storyline in the next episode. Um, it's gonna probably be the progress for Jeju Island and the progress for Sung Jin Woo in the dungeon, right? A lot's going to happen within that week. Sung Jin Woo's going to come out and be like, Jeju Island, when did that happen? What are we doing here? Right? And he's going to be like levels and levels and levels stronger. So, look, great episode. Spice of Life episode, pretty cool stuff. The ants aren't to be trifled with. I do remember that from reading the manga. We don't. I mean, they're the opening, they're the hook of the first episode. So, yeah, I'll look for that. Man, Tusk is the man. When they talk about fireball attacks and like um, Dungeons and Dragons, that's what they're talking about. That attack right there. They're not talking about this like poof, poof, poof. This isn't Dragon Ball Z. They're talking about Tusk with the orb of avarice. Anyway, look, that's it for me. Like I said, cool episode. Come back on the couch. We'll have some different content coming out. March is going to be huge. We've got Daredevil, Born Again. We're going to do some Wheel of Time content, which is going to be pretty cool. And we're just going to continue to do anime drops as well because I love anime and some other stuff. Watch alongs, uh, community stuff. We'll see. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the couch, the kitchen couch, that is. Take care.